The text in English without numbers or extra additions, ready for voice synthesis. Following Squid Game Season 2 being released and it leaving us on the biggest cliffhanger that the show has ever had, there's one question on all of our minds. When will Season 3 be released? And as well as that, the plot of the season and what story could be on the horizon is something that's also at the front of our minds too. So, with that, I thought I'd take a look at all that was out there about the upcoming season and give my theories and predictions on what I think could happen next. So, let's get into it. Here is Squid Game Season 3 theories explained and everything we know. Squid Game Season 3, release date. In terms of the release date for Season 3 of Squid Game, the good news is there's definitely going to be a new season of the show. Netflix usually looks at the performance of a show before greenlighting another season, but due to the success of Season 1 and Season 2, Season 3 was announced immediately. The bad news is that Season 3 of Squid Game is set to be the final season of the show and it won't be returning after. The creator of the show shared a message to fans when Season 2 was confirmed, saying that Season 3 was going to be the last installment. This news has come straight from the creator, and it's not just a rumor. When it comes to the actual release date, there is some good news around that because it's not looking like we're going to have to wait another 3 years to get the next chapter of the story. This is because the third season of the show has already been filmed and it's wrapped in terms of production, so it's pretty much sitting there on the shelf, ready to go. The creator of the show has also confirmed that they want Season 3 to be released in as little as 1 year's time, meaning that they want it out on the platform at some point in 2025. The creator of the show also alluded to the fact that this specific release date will be announced to us fans soon, so we might not need to wait that long to be able to put the date in our calendars. Taking all of that into consideration, I would predict that we're probably going to get the new season between October and December of 2025. Squid Game feels like a show that you sit indoors and watch when it's dark outside, rather than in the peak of summer. It's a true binge-worthy show, and that's always best done in the late autumn or early winter. Plus, when you look at Season 1, that came out in October, and Season 2 came out in December, so I feel that will be a trend that follows suit when the third season gets released. Squid Game Season 3 story. The second season of the show concluded with a massive cliffhanger when we saw In-ho going back to being the frontman and killing Jang in front of Gi-hun. I think the story is going to pick up directly after where we left off when Gi-hun was being taken back to the main room following his uprising and rebellion failing. Gi-hun is going to be feeling the guilt and weight of Jang being killed, and this is because it was Gi-hun's idea to launch an attack on the soldiers a couple of episodes back. They previously had a heart-to-heart and made plans for when they got outside to get a drink together, but now that's obviously not going to happen. I think Gi-hun is going to be mourning him and feeling the responsibility of it. With many of the exes being killed off in the battle and during the ambush in the night, I believe the remaining players will get the majority vote the next day when it comes to deciding if they want the games to continue or not. They previously had a heart-to-heart and made plans for when they got outside to get a drink together, but now that's obviously not going to happen. I think Gi-hun is going to be mourning him and feeling the responsibility of it. With many of the exes being killed off in the battle and during the ambush in the night, I believe the remaining players will get the majority vote the next day when it comes to deciding if they want the games to continue or not.